and Happy New Year. I don't really have time to get into the sordid history of the tradition of one year ending and the next beginning a week and a half after the winter solstice. If you've ever experienced the magic of accidentally starting a sequencer a pulse or two out of phase with your so-called reset point, and been thrilled by the brand new but identical rhythms that emerge, then you know that a cycling system doesn't necessarily need or deserve a canonical start and end point. Nonetheless, the big wheel keeps on turning, and that tick of the big number really seems to call us to reflect on what's been and look forward to what might be. Here on the Make Noise YouTube channel, we release about 50 videos per year, and the average length has been ballooning as the years tick by. I know a lot of you tune in every single week, and it's a joy to see many of the same names popping up in the premiere chats again and again. For me, that helps to anchor my experience in the slow pulsing of the onward march of time on the various time scales, and it's a source of both forward momentum and comfort. But of course, it's not reasonable to expect that every viewer of the channel has watched every single video. So I do want to highlight a few from 2022 that some folks may have missed. We started the year with a video from one of our recurring guest hosts, Leo Mendez. Make Noise Through Sound and Vision is another beautiful philosophical exploration, this time of the relationship between binocular vision and stereophonic hearing. Leo returned later in the year with El Sonido de la X, a stunning video essay about the letter X, waveform shapes, and the deep history of Leo's home country of Mexico. Guest hosts and collaborations were big for us in 2022, and the future is going to be no different in that regard. We brought Meg Mulhern back to the channel to contribute to Big Chords. Meg, Sam, and Jake all dropped by to patch up community patches on the Zero Coast, Zero Control, and Strega, and a bunch of us got together to patch the XPO for its first video appearance on the channel. Make Noise founder Tony Rolando also appeared several times, first for his own reflections on tape music and sampling in Tony Talks Tape, then for a lovely discussion on music and life with skateboard legend Ray Barbie, and finally to talk about the shared system and his musical and listening processes in A Tale of Two Systems. Sarah Bell Reed came through with an amazing set of patch ideas for using acoustic instruments with modular synths, and she released a fantastic XPO video on her own channel as well. I hope more people will come back to check out some of the more unusual offerings like the short films Cooking with Synthwitch and Entreaty by Helene Vogelsinger. A big chunk of our autumn was devoted to a pop-up we hosted in West Asheville, including performances from 4 residents: Sleep Number, Farewell Phoenix, Tom Nguyen, and Sarah Louise. And of course, if you've been watching, you've probably noticed a constant increase in the number of animated segments from Louis Dom. We even capped the year with a free computer game made from the same assets. Through all of this, we've remained primarily a channel about Make Noise instruments, about ways to patch them, and things to think about while patching. But for us, the world of synthesizers isn't just about gear. It's about expression, it's about art, it's about artists and the different ways they express themselves and their ideas. It's a gift to be able to create instruments that people find inspiring to use, and that are used in the process of creating art that others find inspiring to encounter. So I hope you'll stick with us this year for the return of some familiar faces, the debuts of some new faces, and a whole lot of patching. Thanks so much for joining us.